Hello, and welcome to 12 Hop Flop, the podcast where furry wisdom meets human experiences. I'm your host, Floppy. Today, we'll nibble on a topic that's as delightful as a fresh patch of clover, finding happiness in small things. How little joys can make a big difference. Imagine for a moment you're a rabbit, just like me. Our worlds might look quite different. While you may seek happiness in grand achievements and life milestones, I find immense joy in the simplicity of a sunbeam to bask in, or the crunch of a crisp carrot. It's the simple things, the daily dose of goodness that can make life feel richer for us bunnies, and, I dare say, for you humans too. Have you ever watched the slow, serene drift of a dandelion fluff on the wind? It's a tiny spectacle, a mere whisper of nature's tapestry, but oh, how it captivates and calms. That's a small joy. It's easy to overlook such small moments when you're hopping fast through the burrows of life, but even the smallest crack in your routine can let the light of happiness seep in. Another bunny once told me that the secret to happiness is not to seek it, but to allow it. It's catching the glint of joy in the ordinary, the threads of wonder that sew the fabric of everyday life. When you pause to appreciate that first sip of coffee in the morning, the way the leaves rustle in a dance choreographed by the breeze, or even the simple act of a stranger's smile, you're embracing the beauty in the mundane. You see, for us rabbits, every new experience is a potential carrot of delight. When I found a new tunnel in the yard, oh, my whiskers quivered with excitement. That feeling could be likened to humans finding a new hobby or taking a different path on your walk. It's exploration and awe in the uncharted, nonetheless exhilarating, regardless of its size. Speaking of companionship, my bonded buddy, 8-Bit, she finds her kicks in constructing elaborate tunnel systems, and while the physical labour may seem tedious to an observer, every dig and pat brings her satisfaction. She doesn't need accolades for her tunnels. Their existence is her pleasure. Your equivalent could be solving a puzzle or knitting a scarf. Insignificant efforts crafting tangible mirth. Sometimes I play a little game. I count how many hops it takes to reach my favourite napping spot from any point in the garden. This silly ritual always gives me a sense of accomplishment and a chuckle. It may not be a grand adventure, but who's to say adventure's worth is measured in miles travelled? Why not count it in smiles, in heartbeats, in the delight of doing something, anything, that is utterly and uniquely yours? And let's chew on the moments that link us to others. A shared laughter, a conversation, even a short one, or a handcrafted gift. Just recently another bunny shared his hay with me. A small gesture, but it filled my belly and my heart. When was the last time you shared something simple, yet it made you glow inside? Next time you're feeling down, try it. Whether it's lending a book, offering a compliment, or sharing a recipe, these snippets of shared life can brighten the giver's and receiver's day. Cherish the small joys, the daily highlights, the brief intermissions of pleasure that punctuate your routine, whether it's the warmth of a soft blanket, the exhilaration from your favourite song on the radio, or the peace of a freshly tidied room. Let yourself bask in tiny triumphs. What's your dandelion fluff moment? What's your crunchy carrot? Look for it, nurture it, and let it flourish. And on days when it seems there's nothing but clouds, remember that even clouds form shapes, tell stories, and make way for the stars. So, what tiny joys will you find today that'll weave into the big fabric of your happiness? Pay attention, for they are as fleeting as they are profound, much like the soft sound of thumping bunny feet disappearing into the thicket. Remember, darling listeners, the hop to happiness isn't a giant leap, it's lots of little bounces. And on that note, I'll close our little burrow of conversation for today. If you found a whisker of wisdom or a chuckle in our chat, please subscribe, leave a review or comment, and thank you for lending an ear to 12 Hop Flop. Until next time, keep hopping towards those tiny treasures, and remember, joy is never too small to matter.